Spoiler review of King Kong Skull Island. King of Skull Island spoiler review. I'm spoiling the movie. I'm talking about everything that happened. So get out of here if you don't want to see it. That's my only warning. Extreme fanboy. Time to review. King Kong Skull Island. Good movie. Later my review, but it's a good movie. Okay. Beginning of the movie, two World War II pilots crashing a plane. One takes out of his crashed their plane on Skull Island, pulls out his gun, really freaking shoots all his bullets out, misses the target. Other guy brings out his gun, decides to kill him with his Japanese Tonto dagger. World War II pilot, yes, one was Japanese, one was American. Had a lot of comedy. Well, not a lot of comedy. It was a good movie though. Anyway, but you see King Kong appear out of nowhere on the cliff. See his hand. Well, that's probably most likely King Kong's parents, because Kong's parents find out they got killed by the Skullcrawlers. He's the last of their saviors. Also, by the way, they filmed this all in Vietnam. The tribal people looked all Vietnamese looking. Honestly, the dinosaurs, I was impressed with the monsters on the island. Had these weird dinosaurs. I saw the toy action figure of it at Walmart just yesterday. The King Kong Skull Island. As always, this Jiffy, how they look, kind of crap, whatever. But then, even though crappy bland toys look good now, look more detail realistic and everything. Well, not realistic, just look all better and mild, looking good. You know, the pterodactyl things, these small creatures, size of a little bit about the size of a chihuahua, had like this weird sawfish nose snout. Samuel Jackson saw one of them. I'm getting on top a little bit, but King Kong comes to Skull Island. They all come to Skull Island. These Vietnam soldiers. King Kong, Samuel Jackson, his character, he's not satisfied the war is ending. He's still in warrior mode. King Kong. After they crash, after they hit these bombs on King Kong, after they take these bombs, as they said, to shake the earth from after the island, King Kong comes out, immediately destroys almost all the helicopters. Destroys them all. Few of them survive. Acting was top notch. It was good. Good ending. Sorry that. By the way, I hate swag. Anyway, it was all around good movie. King Kong Skull Island. I was happy with it, satisfied with it. The beginning was good, and the characters, great actors. Like the guy, Eazy's guy played Easy. Also, the guy played Dr. Dre, played a scientist. This character, this Japanese woman, these scientists for this spy organization called Monarch for the government. They do what they could to get Monarch and run the Monarch program about to get shut down. They find giant monsters so they can stop it from taking over the planet one day. And Samuel Jackson character says after King Kong destroys all the helicopters, says, "You're gonna tell me everything I don't know. I'm gonna blow your head off. I'm really sorry for your men." Then he says, "Years ago, you hear about this ship, such and such, I forget the name of the ship. It got destroyed. People say it was a very dangerous earthquake tsunami, but I know what I saw. I spent my entire life proving monsters exist. I'm really sorry about your men, Captain. I really am. If we're gonna leave this island, we have to leave it alive with proof." Just a dramatic movie. Samuel Jackson becomes the villain. Split up, and it was just all around great movie. Weren't up giant monsters, except for Skullcrawlers, really. And the locals, the tribal people are these Vietnamese looking. Looks like it's blue marks. Have these weird water buffaloes that blend in perfectly with the mosque over the body. It was a great movie. The anti-war photographer. They also, at least this time, they have a giant military team operation, half scientists, half soldiers. This took place in the Vietnam War. Samuel Jackson plays as a war colonel. He was not satisfied that, they had to. That war's over. He's not satisfied as a war hero. He wanted to, still fight. And he found a new enemy in King Kong because he killed some of his men. But King Kong's only protecting his island. He sent bombs on his island. They said, "You're dropping bombs on people's house. You're looking for a fight." That's what they did. And what else? There weren't enough giant monsters. Supposed to be, Mama Longlegs, this giant spider crab dinosaur. Whoo! Damn, that thing was tall and vicious. It had these bamboo legs that blended in to the bamboo forest. Well, a couple people got stabbed. One guy freaking shooting his AK, probably gonna run right away. Shooting at it. Then they said like, "Oh, chop his legs off." They chopped his legs off within a time. As this weird sticky spider web flesh things, weird sticky basically like this little this look like a spider. Look like this flesh, skin, organs. Looks like this fleshy spider web. Picked up one of the guys. He was cutting at the same time while they were cutting the legs off the mama long leg spider. Who that thing was tall, like practically 12 foot tall, scary looking. And Samuel Jackson freaking just boom boom after he chopped off the legs, it went down, jumped back in the freak. As my friend said, a gangster moment, bang bang, shot it in the face 5 times. This is a great movie. The Tribal People was good. You found out what's the name, the comedian who forgot from Step Brothers. He played a World War II pilot. He's been 28 years on the island. And what can I say? It was all around great movie. I loved Skull Island. Anti-war photographer, and they also found this tracker before they go to Skull Island. They say pay them extra because we don't know what's what, because they had to get everything together as soon as possible for Monarch. So Monarch want to get shut down. Monarch Pro's about to get shut down by the government. They had to persuade and make something up to say, oh, we're not crazy and all that stuff. We found this island with no map. We can mark it for the Russians did, because even though World War II, there was the Cold War, and the communists were Vietnam. The reason Vietnam were happy because the communists, the Russians, wanted a communist country. And they actually filmed the whole movie in Vietnam. Vietnam was really coming up in the world. Now people talk about Vietnam. So they said, actually, the actors said, beautiful place I've ever been. We're one of the third people to actually film in Vietnam. Or a few people. And just a film in Vietnam, like they said. And it's just a great movie. Expect a lot. The movie's kind of short, but I expected that. All around good movie. King Kong Skull Island. King Kong fights a giant squid. Be freaking one bite, he just defeats it in the water. Yeah, after King Kong destroyed the helicopters, he was covered in blood. He got cut up by the propellers. He went to this river, drinking some water. This giant octopus comes out of nowhere. You don't actually see. We see the tentacles come out. A freaking one bite rips off his tentacle and eats it. I know, yeah. All around good movie, but King Kong's look, I'm not sure we're really happy with this look, but they set up, but towards the end, King Kong Skull Island, Godzilla fights King Kong. Not yet, though, but they set up where they are going to fight King Kong. Godzilla's going to fight King Kong. They showed all the other monsters. And the wolf photographer, and the tracker they paid, the British guy played Thor, they're all going to straight up. Monarch started. You see, like, oh, what? Why am I here? We're not gonna tell no one. Nothing happened. What island? They came in. The people from Monarch said, oh yeah, people on the island. Some people on the island with them from Monarch said, what island? There's another island. More giant monsters. They show Godzilla, Mothra, Kaiser Ghidorah. So King Kong for sure is gonna fight Godzilla. Go to see this movie. The next movie, they're gonna be another Godzilla movie first, most likely. Then after that, King Kong. Go to see all the other monsters like Mothra, Gamera, and hey, Hong Kong, Sendai. I'm ready to see your giant turtle movie, Gamera. Gamera needs to come back too. All around, King Kong was a good movie. Great ending. World War II pilot comes back all these years. He finds out it was a perfect dream. His wife waited for him. He never got married. His kid is 14. He finally gets to sit down, watch TV, had a good time. All around great movie. Like that one scene where they felt like these skull crawlers, this little skull crawler graveyard. This air literally caught on fire. These little volcanic geysers. One guy threw a cigarette in the ground. The guy just freaking blew up. The skull crawlers that are coming. All these flying monsters and everything. Just all around great movie. And one of them actually has a bag of explosive, poison, toxic grenades. The guy puts the gas mask on. He says, "Throw me the sword." The World War II pilot says, World War II pilot has a Japanese dagger from his friend who passed away. Says, and the tracker says, "Give me the sword." He takes the sword, gets the gas mask, starts freaking chopping, like a professional bounty hunter butcher, like a damn samurai butcher. Just start chopping those flying pterodactyl things. It was good. Samuel Jackson gets killed. It sucks he got turned into a villain, but not that he was a bad guy. It's just the fact that he was not satisfied with the Vietnam War. He just wanted to find a new enemy. And Samuel Jackson character, he should just listen to them. That we should listen to him. Just walk up Skull Island and not try to kill King Kong. He's an animal protecting his environment. And the skull crawlers, stay underneath the ground. If they go up, they're going to take over Skull Island. And that means everyone on the island got killed. King Kong's the only thing stopping the skull crawlers. Like the guy who played the scientist, one of the head scientists from guy played Dr. Dre from Straight Outta Compton. The scientist says, "General, if you take out take out a you take out a natural that species, natural competition, they will rise up and take over. We'll deal with that monster when it comes time. Before we'll deal with that monster after we deal with Kong. Everything. He showed him his dog tags. He's playing so just if you go to war, you're not ready to satisfied when the war is barely over. Vietnam War is the only war we lost. Or life. All around great movie. King Kong fights Godzilla coming up. Expect first another Godzilla movie, then King Kong fights Godzilla. This all filmed in the Vietnam generation. It was like a last minute thing too. They're all about to go home to soldiers, but they need a military escort to go to Skull Island. King Kong Skull Island was a good movie overall.